Survival and reality.
Ooh, yeah.
We don't play.
High step.
GUITZ-ROY.
High step.
Thanks Ricky Marley for putting it in right perspective. GUITZ-ROY. I'm still GUITZ-ROY, Leroy Hamilton, the rhythm guitar player. I remember I am the best you ever see play a guitar, a rhythm guitar. I am the best. You didn't find nobody who good like me. Everybody else patronize how I play my riffs. I am the creator of riffs for reggae music. Make it up, make it right. Fix things before you can't fix nothing. And everything you can just be sorry about how you do things. Know that you can do it better. I am Leroy Hamilton, GUITZ-ROY. I remember I am the only GUITZ. And let people know that this title GUITZ and GUITZ are title. It's not anybody who play a guitar and name GUITZ you can call GUITZ, or guitar player. You can call GUITZ-ROY. I am the only first GUITZ-ROY and the only first GUITZ, and GUITZ is a title in the music business. Remember, it's an affectionate name. GUITZ.
Where I start from, hey. A Rastafari build me. A King Tafari build me. A Rastafari build me. A King Selassie build me.
I want to improve on that. There's work to do, Scratch Lee Perry. There's work to do. Upsetter not dead like how you just leave it like that. Upsetter is very much alive in me. I am the upsetter. So don't upset me because I am the upsetter. I am the guitar player. Everybody know that I make you famous. I am the upsetter, they see. It's me they sing to. Everybody come sing to me. Remember when Bob Marley is going to come and sing Small Axe and how you was so happy and say, oh, make sure you come tomorrow morning early because Bob is going to come to rehearsal for me. You was so happy, man. I never see you so happy before. I still remember those days. I was a kid, man. I'm 17. And see you so excited. And now I see why you was so excited. You know, he was right all along in all the talented work. Yes, that but just the greedy part of it, Bob. Would I do better than you if Bob was alive? I know right now. So do what Bob didn't get to do. Give me credit. I didn't sell out. And I don't buy out either. Because I don't have no money to buy out. But I play all these music I played. All these rhythms that you have there. Remember? And try and find Night Doctor rhythm because that was a ready mix recording. That little tape is what we record it on, that 2-track tape. It's not a 4-track recording. 1 track tie up with the drum and bass and the rest of the track, everything load up on it. And record mix to cut the stamper. So you try and find that tape with all those many cuts. Look at hip-hop. Hip-hop, it's me and you create hip-hop. But you didn't want to put out those versions of tune. Everybody come and say that can't be reggae, that's not reggae, you don't want it as reggae. And now see the guys them take it in America and see what they're doing with it. And you guys can open your mouth and say that you sell out. I know that when you are sell out. Getting kids, it was worse. And thanks to the couple producers them who produce small amount of music, 1 or 2 music on a session, but they paid. That's how I raised my family. And I'm still struggling raising my family. I didn't go away and leave my kid and didn't care about my kids. I struggle with my kids. All I have, I spend it on my kids. I'm still poor now. I want you now to make me rich, as I should be. Because you have my... If I'm lying, man, you get on the air and say it to me. Because I'm telling you the way it is. And a lot of these work was hungry belly. Hungry, have no food to eat. That was my passion, to make good music and to play with good musicians. You notice I was always smiling and happy. I didn't make the money that I'm not getting from you guys keep me down. I was always ready to play the next session because I know a time like this gonna come around when you all get conscious of what goes down and who work hard and who didn't work conversation and how you converse. with one another.
Correct.
Okay.
Because the argument is only good if you, one person get to say a part and the next person get to say a part.
If you're wise to build on your wisdom, you're gonna listen. And if you are dumb, guess how you get wiser? Listen. So at the end of the day, the only thing you need to do in this life is listen.
You will learn. Listen, look,
So until one can listen, then things will change.
you have my credit. Give me my credit now, and everything cool with us, and we have a nice history in this thing. And no fuss, because I never make a fuss. Remember me? I was always smiling. Hungry belly, but smiling. Smoke weed out for hungry belly just to get a good vibe to play the sessions. Remember how your sessions go, you always change up things, changing this, and we make many cuts of one tune.
Survival
one song.
Reality REC.com. Survival Reality REC.com. One love. Yeah, man. Yahweh first. Everything else after.
Yeah, surviving on reality, step above the tragedy.
Who was always there early on the session. Never late. I never late for one session, no matter what session it is and who I play for. I learned that. In this history, old history of reggae business, I never late for a show to play on a show, whether from in the nightclub or any big shows. I never late. I never late for rehearsal. And I was always an early guy, and I always played
Basically,
my
what we
best.
tell them here, this is real talk. This is a segment of the real talk. SNR's real talk. And these are the talks that the people them need to improve their skills on basic survival, on basic living, so the world could be a better place. All right, Real Talk TV.
Very good, real talk. That's
All right.
nice, man.
So this is the
Pleased
first
to get to say something.
Segment
I'm pleased, yeah,
of the
first
real
segment.
talk. All right.
SNR Records in the building to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? First of all, to all the people, to all the listeners, you know what I'm saying? My name is Prince Main. You know, I'm the president of SNR Records, also an artist. You know what I mean? I'm a rapper.
I mean, stop. I make you talk. I mean, listen to what you say. And always remember that good memory is best in conversation. Because if you have a good memory, you're not going to allow the next person to say all him have to say in a theme verse. What I'm going to say. You're going to cut him off before because you some come to talk to say. But you're going to forget it if you allow him to talk. You're not going to remember what he did want to say. Now you have to train yourself to remember when somebody's speaking. Allow him to speak, and when he finishes speak now, you can drop back what you did want to say when you get to
We're
that
surviving
time.
right now, so, you know, we got to speak reality. You know what I'm saying? Everything that these people be telling you is, it don't be everything that you supposed to be hearing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we doing music, we're not talking about, I mean, we talking about money, and we talking about girls, and we talking about getting better, but at the same time, we got to talk about uplifting our brothers and sisters, you feel me? Because that's real life talk. You know what I mean? If I can't uplift my brother, and if I can't uplift my sister, then what am I here for on this earth? That's real talk. So, survival in reality, that's what we here to do. You know what I'm saying? We get fight in every way and aspect, but that's just life. And that's what I want to tell my brothers and sisters. You're going to get fought in everything you do. If once you try to do positive, once you try to do something that's righteous, you're going to get a fight. But keep on fighting, because
The GUITZ-ROY. And I'm talking about reggae now. It's my turn to talk. I'm the one who creates all the riffs in reggae. The chicky, the chick, the chops. Because we don't scrape it up. We chop
Man
it
and
up.
man is man. I want to learn from with man. You see me say? Man them now move like man. I'm the first man to say it. Because no man now step up with righteousness. Everything about boasting and flaunting and going like oh bigger than oh. See me I say? Them things that for cut out.
Sky, you have a hop beat, hop, hop. Everything play hop. Reggae, we chop it down because things was in our way. And reggae is what we take and move things out of our
You see me? And then man I move fake like you said. Fakeness do this thing. It not do this thing. A real vibes do this thing. Matter of fact, a real vibes. Me a drink right now. That's it, you know.
So this is called 36 Charles Street, Kingston, Jamaica. Central Kingston. I, Leroy Hamilton, I am who you sing to when you come to audition to go on the Upsetter label. I do all the auditions for Scratch Lee Perry. I'm the little guy with the big soul, with a big guitar. And I sit around the back there, everybody comes sing to me and I select what tune is good, what can hit. So that's why Scratch Lee Perry have so much hit tune. I'm the guy who select for Scratch Lee Perry and the one who makes sure know that every song on his session got to be a boom shot. We don't just play something that you just make up numbers. We don't make up numbers. Me, Leroy Hamilton, GUITZ-ROY, don't make up numbers. You got to be real, you got to be good. That's why all the shots them on Upsetter label is good.
Things say SNR Records.
Survival, reality.
So hold on, that's what I was going to get into that, Sean. So what does SNR Records stand for? Really and truly, what does it stand for?
S stand for survival.
Okay.
R, reality. And we produce records. That is...
Every one of them. And I'm credited to every one of them. Man to man, Scratch Lee Perry. Remember the offer you made. Word of mouth is good. For that's how you know a man is living righteously. I'm going to make a lot of money. He says that. He say, don't say anything to Ansel Collins about my music.
Only thing is there for. It's a showcase of the work we do with our voice.
Okay.
You understand? And that is our soul work. Whether we hear it or not, the people will hear it.
No, you have, Sean, let me tell you this. Hold that dream, you know what I mean? Because it's good to see young black entrepreneurs, you know what I mean? Then you have the elder who are guiding the item, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's a joy right there alone, you know what I mean? So, keep pursuing that SNR Records to the fullest, man. Get as much artists you can, local artists, you know what I mean?
Because I'm going to make a lot of money. Joining up with you, being your partner. Select songs for you. Stadium play for all the players who come from all around the world and all from all the country parts. Remember that? I don't forget. I'm just a kid. 17, man. I was just 17. With a big guitar and have a lot of hopes. And in you I see success. I didn't just see it for you alone. I see my success in you. Because you got that energy. Yeah, it was just like Bunny Lee with a little more, you put a little more dance to it, and you always work and you dance a lot and give me the vibe to play my guitar. You know I'm the best rhythm guitar.
You know what I mean?
Right now, I'm going to tell you the truth. I talk to some serious people. I make them know say survival and reality with you. Straight. You see me? Big up the mayor I'm over and you don't know. You see me? I'm a writer. Man, I do it my foot. You see me I say? So I'm not
boasting or bragging. I'm not showing off. Somebody got to talk. This is my mouth. If you give me some space, I'll talk. And I'll talk good things. I don't put you down. I don't put people down. Now what? I uplift all of you guys. From you, Joe Gibbs, Diane Gone, and Gigi, Alvin Wranglings, that have GG label. I bring you guys in business.
You hear that? A Jamaica thing right now. We are switch over the movement. Yeah, man. The movement is this. Jamaica, we are saying. Pandemic land. You hear that? Jamaica, the ruling land
So
of the world.
the principle now of how you go about saying what you have to say. That the next person can appreciate what you have to say. Because the next person is listening and thinking of what you have to say. And he might have things he could want to say at the spur of the moment too. When you say something, you know, he might not agree upon the point there. Or you might want to strengthen the point where you say, yes man, but you still cannot do that in a conversation. You have to wait until the person finishes what you want to say.
Hear that? We're the kings and queen of the earth. And we have to recognize that. Every slave will come from Africa, come to Jamaica.
Playing with my musicians. Remember? There's a lot of guys who have to get paid, man. Remember that. I speak for them. You know I know who play what from who don't play what. You know, so don't do it like how you do it when Django hit. Because you go on tour and you carry two men that didn't play in it. You didn't carry me, you didn't take none of us. You leave Winston Wright, you leave Gladstone Anderson, you leave Leroy Hamilton.
If it wasn't for the cane field where the sugar is produced, we will not have England, which therefore brings America. And all of the sweat and blood our parents them were coming in a Jamaica.
So you say black man rule long time?
Of course you take the Barrett brothers, that's good, because I bring Carl in the business. I don't tell people that it's you bring Family Man and Carlton Barrett in the business. It's me bring Carly to you. Carly was carrying my guitar, hang with me all the time. Come and get 2 hits in my band when we're playing out, him come and get 2 plays after drums. So we friends. I bring him when you, Malcolm, wouldn't come on your session. That's how you have to use Carlton Barrett, because I bring Carlton Barrett. I'm the one who tell you to send for Family Man, Aston Barrett.
We rule from the beginning. All colors come from I. See what I say? The beginning was I and the end will be I. See me?
Because what you want to say to strengthen his argument, him go and get on to say the same thing, and if you just allow him, you realize that him say the same thing. So if you listen, you guys say, yeah, you know something, you want to stop him at the point there, you know. But
that was saying, I say nothing, son.
I give them 3 days of fullness. 3 days. You see me? Jamaica celebrate them thing, I believe, the 6th. So we have the 5th, the 4th, and the 3rd. You see me? And the week before that is a whole week of beauty pageant. So we'll find an empress now. We're going to be Miss Independent so we can send our cross.
Jackie Jackson didn't want to play with Carlton Barrett. You remember that? I'm going to remind you a lot of things, man. I know you've been sick for many years. And now you can listen now, understand that you're not so crazy anymore. I remember you for your great talent. That's the best part. I want to remember that good part. What you owe me, the money and all those things, you can't take it with you when you go. You better give me some.
See what I say? I don't work so I do right now. So you hear what? The Babylon have to lock off the street, them every man can come outside from the road. Every man ease up on the roadside for the tree. They have a parade or walk on the whole place. Every man follow accordingly. We don't want no kind of violence. And we are stand up. SRR. See my say survival and reality.
And you're going to come say the same thing that me they want to say to you at the same time. So that's conversation, one to another. And in a meeting where 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 people is into a conversation, and when there's a matter, we discuss a matter, everybody have an opinion. And me might see the tree a different way from how you sit, and it's just the same 2 eyes me I use, but your 2 eyes are different. So therefore, you can look at things in a different light, but we can understand the thing the same way by me make you speak and me speak, and then we come together and say, you know, I really was looking at that ratty tree and it looked like it yellow, you know. But you see it green, and I think that's something wrong with one of our eyes while we are seeing green. I might say, you know why I see green? You stand up right there, so you know, me used to stand there and look at it and look green, you know. But as the shift come around and so, it look a different color.
Even when someone else is telling you something you know already, you must learn to be humble.
Listen, still listen.
It's just like my brother.
You know some photograph, some picture when blow up now, it's like the reflection of the light of the shape, so it get a different color, and it look a different color. So argument is the same thing. But views now is when you get to a stage now where you understand the thing one way, and the next person understands it another way. So we're going each give each person a time to speak and how you see it. Because I build all of you guys up. Thanks to Bunny Lee, because Bunny Lee is the one who let me be around all of you guys to play for you. I should have played more for Bunny Lee. You know? But I tell Bunny how that worked out. You know, Striker, it was just Bobby Aiken who says he want the song and not to sing the song for you. Music is my business. And then he said, you're going to steal the song, I'm not going to get nothing from a song. And then he turned on and recorded the song. But you need good memory to always remember all the things. If you can remember all the things that the person say, you know, try to remember the vital point that he didn't want to speak at when him get there, but you couldn't stop him because he not finished saying what he had to say. So memory is very good into a conversation. Because you can't be saying, you know, and you get lost right into what you were saying, you know, and you say, right, it's better, but we miss, they call it train of thought. I lose my train of thought. So we're in Florida, being a pastor here, singing and playing in church and preaching. But he still have my music. Of course, you understand, I'm just a country boy. I wasn't smart like you guys. I was just a good guitar player, that's all. I could play for all the guys them you have lined up. There was nobody who could sing that I couldn't play. You all remember me good. Yeah, I still got my soul, but it's inside of me. Now I'm dread. You know, appreciate what I do and the history of what I am. Because I take up my guitar just in time to come and build a Bob Marley. No person have to, some person have to discipline yourself. That you know that you lose the train of thought, you know. It wasn't a foolish thing you was going to say. But your memory slip you right there, so because your thoughts have so much thing going around one time. So therefore now, go easy and speak. And don't make you don't take a long time to explain what you want. Remember, I don't get paid for Small Axe. I don't get paid for Dreamland. Those are the two first songs you record for Wailers. And that's where they're going to become Wailing Wailers, going to become Bob Marley and Wailers. Because if you use too many words to explain what you want to say, it becomes confusion to the next person who will wonder, where you going around? And you say the same thing over and over. That is memory you don't have. So let people know the history of this thing, because I'm going to talk it for you guys, because you can't talk. You guys been saying some things that I don't understand why you've been saying all that. To sum this up, it's really to respect the next man's views, whether you appreciate, whether you agree with it, yes or no. Learn to appreciate the point and the fact that he is making a point. He's saying something that you should listen and learn and try to remember as much as you can remember into a conversation. That's not it. The conversation, no matter, I have no real virtue. Conversation is for me to learn something from you and you learn something from me. So when we apart, when we part now, we can think upon what you say. Solo when you next man do a solo and we're playing two different things at the same time. Unless it's and the youth amongst all of you guys was big man for me. I can remember everything. I can remember how you used to dance, the type of clothes you used to wear. I remember when you was the real Lee Perry, when he wasn't a crazy guy. He didn't get sick. I remember the time you get sick. I remember all that. See? So don't those things, I forget things. I was a kid among you guys, 17, as a country boy with my guitar. I could play your ass off too. And every time I play, you dance like crazy.
Argumentative conversations.
Intelligent minds.
With people that are going to be taking these things that we're saying to
Either make or break it.
make or break or to express what we want.
Remember my riffs? And the guy that make you. So they make a lot of guys. But you guys are very successful and I'm proud of that. You all make me proud, except that you need to check Leroy Hamilton out and deal with him right now. You know, you want to get in touch with Leroy Hamilton, you got to get in touch with S&R Records, Survival and Reality Records.com. But make sure when you spell record, it play rec.com. And you get in touch with Leroy Hamilton, GUITZ-ROY, Roy as they call me.
Things get done. So, with this interval situation, that is the key to everything. If he is speaking and he really wants to say something to strengthen me, when he says, let me add to that.
Yeah.
Let him add.
Yeah.
Let the man add.
Can I add to that? Upset me I talk to you. And you me I talk to now. Remember the good old days. You're not talented anymore because you don't have me around. You get vibes from me, good vibes from me all the time and good ideas. You know? You play it back at me and I play it at you and we make good music. You know? What you have going now is just trying to make what I can do. You know? A lot of guys try to do what I do, but I'm the real guy who do everything from a youth. And none of you teach me reggae. I teach you no reggae. It's my musicalist tonight, Doctor. And send call me and take me out of my band, RH the Invincible. It's time you talk up now and
So
give
we
me
are
some
one
credit.
now. We become one in the conversation.
Yes, yes, yes. Even if it's topic that we not so agree upon. But by allowing each other to speak, we become one in the conversation and not separate conversation. And I need to pay Hansel Collins, and I need to pay all the guys that will play a night doctor. Because none of us get paid. I mean, well, you know, you get over on Hansel because all of it was just kid. I forgive Hansel Collins for that. You all make a fool of us. But it's time now to straighten things out with us because you are now famous, rich, and don't know what to do with money.
Whether or not I agree with him or disagree with what he says next. Because now it's him taking up his stand for himself to represent himself. Even if he's trying to add to me. Let's say he tries to add to me and he really not complimenting what I'm saying. We have to all appreciate what he's saying or even address the fact of what he's saying.
Yes.
But my job would now to be not to embarrass his lack of complimenting me, but I'm going to reach for what he's saying and know what I want him to compliment and add it to it.
Yes, yeah. I take nothing from you with all the talent I know you loaded up because I get energy from you. You have a lot and you put a lot of energy in this thing. So we all work and work hard to make reggae music what it is. But I wanted to say something about the whole of guys them that played and didn't get no credit, and you cannot say they get paid. It's time now for you to straighten up. All of you old producers, put some money together and make these musicians get something because they're older guys now and having kids and after that, and my family. Yes, teacher. Damn it, boy.
That will eliminate his pride, even his lack of understanding in the conversation. Why? Because the love that we have in a general perspective will help all of us to build. So that means, even if you're new to this level of conversation, you will now
We
be
was playing all these music from Hungry Belly. All your session that I play on Scratch Leaper, the Upsetter sessions, I was always hungry. Remember, you don't even buy patty or soft drink give musician. Because you don't have it like that. And I know you didn't have it. You have money for tape and for studio time. But now when you have money, you still didn't let Leroy Hamilton have some money. He took back the one guitar that he gave to me because you're hungry. I play for a guy and the guy get a hit tune from it.
Because everything is something I jump down your throat and I say, yo, matter of fact, you not even know yet, yo, get out of here.
You didn't look and see how much hit tune I was going to play for you. And look how much I play for you already. But those was the greedy days, and now you're not greedy anymore. You're an older guy now. You don't know you have your belly full. But I'm still hungry, and I have a lot of hungry friends. Very hungry friends. I remember all them sessions I play on was on Hungry Belly. When I feel too hungry, I go in the bathroom and I drink some water and I play all them sessions and you don't give me no credit. It's time to show up my credit. See me? So let's deal with me as a musician as an entertainer like the I, who come and bring ideas to you guys, and bring my energy and my skill into it. It's time to pay me now. The work is done, and you all are successful now. You can't say you're not successful, and nobody can say them lose. I didn't say I lose. I don't lose because I prove to the world that I make this music, and this music is good music. I make everybody happy. It ain't so hard to do. It's easy. Just do it. Just do it already. You know, and let's rock with it again because I have a lot of music. But you have to contact me on snrrec.com. Survival and reality. Now this mission here with Sean Sharp, SNR, S and R, which means S and R is 2 letters. S and R. This is where you have the vibe and the energy of Tough Gang. I can remember when Tough Gang just started. I find the energy right here in S and R Records. See, and you just get with it, Bob. You have to call you Bob now because you to do what Bob didn't get to do. Never forget that. Alive. And don't tell nobody anything different. And all the rhythm that I play for you, nobody else could play those riffs unless them sit down and learn it. You give them the time to learn what me play and to play like me. I remember how me and you do session, you know. When me and you doing a session, it's the best session ever. Because I give you ideas, I feed you and you feed me. We are 2 powerhouses, but when we work together, and we have work to do, Scratch, you're not washed up yet, and don't tell me that. I know you. You just need me. I am who you need, Leroy Hamilton. Right. So get with it, and if you get with me, I can get Family Man them and Wire, because Wire still is someplace up there in England. Family Man, if you can't get in touch with Family Man, you know, we have something going. You know? Because you want to create back the same vibe with the fees, but remember the money time now, because you're not broke. Make these happy musicians be happier. And let me who's unhappy be happy now. And let's do some reggae that them didn't know that we have left in us. We need to do these things, Scratch. You can't do it by yourself, just plain crazy. Don't give me that crazy stuff anymore. It's time to work. It's a musician speaking to musician. Just me and you now, right? Between me and you. Still have work to do. Don't forget that. And SNR Records, we are here and we're going to take everything to the world. It's not a puny thing we're dealing with right now. Because you never hear my voice before, you never see me speak. I'm on the world now. So while I'm on the world, I give you guys credit and I don't put nobody down. But I'm the man now. You deal with me as the man now. I'm here at SNR Records. So, you know, that's where it's at now. The seriousness of reggae music and all what's going on. The creativity is here. Not just every boom, 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 boom thing what's going on now. The kids, them have the music and them time, but we are to make serious music. We can make any type of rhythm and give them to jump and go on. But we have to make some serious music now. So anyway, I'm going to get back to you because I need to give credit to some musicians that play their ass off and didn't get paid. And didn't get credit because they can't speak. Now, go. Rasta was saying that, well, it's a Rasta thing, you know, man, get you and gone. But you can't get you and gone and leave these men who don't make nothing. And then play them ass off. And then play them youthfulness. You guys have all the tape with all those youthful days. When we are youth, full of ideas and energy to play. You get the best out of us. And I really thank you guys for doing serious music them time and not just foolish things. I appreciate the direction you take with reggae. I make serious, good music, you know. That make me proud. I'm proud of every ounce of it that you all do. And I appreciate that you all put your energy between you, Bunny Lee, and even the one Joe Gibson who did gone, Errol Thompson, engineer, recording engineer. You know, and I appreciate Gigi, I appreciate you, man, having Wranglings. I appreciate the work you do. Just give us credit, and don't give Skin, Flesh and Bone the credit for our music anymore. You have to let people know that it's we bring Gregory Isaac, Barbara Jones, the Maytones, Stanley and Turbine, as we play all them rhythm for you. You got to remember all those things. You know? You guys get me here at SNR Records. REC.com. Tune in with I and let it fix their musicians alive, because they're getting older guys now and they have their family. At least let them be proud, let people know that they did work and do some work as a youth. We wasn't haggling there like we wasn't doing anything. It's bad to show people like we wasn't doing anything and we do all the things. So we want credit now for all the work that we do when you bring Gregory Isaac come and all of those artists. And by the way, when we come by UGG, it was Splendors. It was a Splendors band. We worked the nightclubs in 3 nightclubs in town. The Keg down Orange Street, Rhapsody up Tarrantine Bridge, and Splendor Height up Constant Spring, Lower Constant Spring Road. In Malday, you know, as the Splendors. And all of we, me, Jaddy, Dennis Ferran, Jaddy, Ainsley Rufus, GUITZ-ROY with me, well, this next man who have a title like that, and I give him the title. Calvin Marshall, who played the drums. That's just us 4 guys. And I appreciate the call number on them guys to put on some brass and thing and the things, and because you get good musicians to play on what we play. But we need to get our credit going now. And what due to us. It's good time now. You hold the money for us till it becomes man, that is good. Because we would have done spend out the little money long time and waste it. So everything can come together for good now. We're good that all you guys were so smart and trying to play us. And play us like that. Because whatever we get, no matter how much you guys give us, we would have done spend it out and lose it long time. Smoke it out and do all kind of thing with it. And get away. And now we get old and we'll just screw and wrench and very, very upset and angry with you guys. But now that you still hold our money now, just get in touch with Leroy Hamilton at snrrecords.com, and I will make sure now that all the musicians them that work and play all those rhythm with me can get paid. Everyone. And I don't care if they're rich or not, they have to get paid for what they do. Because it's good full time now. Harvest is right now, and you guys' belly are very full. In that time now when we can say, well, you don't have it and it's hard time. You guys don't know no more hard time in life ever again. So give us some credit, and let's sit down and talk. Let's get this thing fixed for all the musicians them, all the session musicians them. You know? The union might have some names of the older guys them like me. Because we start the union, the Jamaica Federation of Musicians Union. And the union is there now, we've got to have some old names there too. And those were the session musician days. I'm not talking the clubman that we work the North Coast and the tourist area. I know all about who do what from who didn't do what. So let we get things fixed for these older guys now, musicians them. We're not kids anymore now. You know, so fix this reggae, this reggae thing, fix it good now. Make it look like it's some civilized people in reggae business.